I want to read this post that Donald Trump put on Truth Social because it references something that you just said. He wrote, if communist candidate Zohran Mamdani wins the election for mayor of New York City, it is highly unlikely that I will be contributing federal funds other than the very minimum as required to my beloved first home because of the fact that, as a communist, this once great city has zero chance of success or even survival. It can only get worse with a communist at the helm, and I don't want to send as president good money after bad. It is my obligation to run the nation, and it is my strong conviction that New York City will be a complete and total economic and social disaster should Mamdani win. His principles have been tested for over 1,000 years, and never once have they been successful. I would much rather see a Democrat who has a record of success win than a communist with no experience and a record of complete and total failure. He was nothing as an assemblyman, ranked at the bottom of the class, and as mayor of potentially, again, the greatest city in the world, he has no chance to bring it back to its former glory. We must also remember this: a vote for Curtis Sliwa, who looks much better without the beret, is a vote for Mamdani. Whether you personally like Cuomo or not, you really have no choice. You must vote for him and hope he does a fantastic job. He is capable of it. Mamdani is not. Now, the interesting part of that is, if I'm not mistaken, you are supporting Curtis Sliwa, correct?
Yes, I agree with the president on most of it. I disagree with him on Andrew Cuomo. I think Andrew Cuomo is the mistake the Republican Party has made very, very often. In fact, if we had continued that mistake, we wouldn't have Donald Trump. I mean, we got beaten with Barry Goldwater, but we didn't give up our principles. We didn't go endorse Democrats from then on. We elected some Republicans, we lost, but we stuck to our main principles: smaller government, active military, large military, and then we got Donald Trump. For us to build, the most critical thing is for us to build an alternative party in New York. Even before Mamdani, New York is a socialist, communist state. Its judiciary in the city of New York is pretty close to entirely corrupt politically. You saw that with the Trump trials. I can show you 100 examples of that, including my own. And I've been practicing law in New York for 50 years. And the New York Supreme Court has been basically run by the bosses of the Democratic Party for all of those 50 years. I can go on and on. The real core problem in New York City is you have to have an honest alternative to the Democrats. Cuomo will get us halfway there. Mamdani may take us there faster. And there's no guarantee that Cuomo won't cave. Cuomo is the author of all the reasons why we have more crime. There are 48 cop killers on the street because he changed the parole laws. There were about 5,000 to 7,000 criminals walking the street that would be in jail if I were mayor or Bloomberg. They're out because of Cuomo signing the law to do it. Cuomo signed the law to kill babies in the womb up to 9 months, just as they're coming out.
The COVID disaster and having to step down in a sex scandal, all that. So I don't think anyone watching this has any love lost for Andrew Cuomo. But what would you say to the person that would say, Rudy, if Sliwa takes 10 or 12% of the vote, that will ensure the Mamdani win, where in essence he has no real chance of winning. Cuomo is now only, seemingly within a couple points. I mean, what's your counter argument to that? Because I get it on the idea level, but at a pure political level,
Cuomo is not enough of a difference to abandon the party. Because if we abandon the party and we get used to that, and we do it too often in New York, we'll have no party. When people say, where's the Republican Party in New York? Well, if you run away from your candidate for mayor, you know what happens to the down ticket? We'll have nobody in the city council. So you got to make a choice. If Cuomo were a better Democrat, if I could justify to my conscience voting for him, I would. I thought about it, talked about it, have gotten a lot of pressure to do it. As a matter of conscience, I can't vote for a man that I know was responsible for killing so many people. I cannot vote for a man who became an extreme left-wing destroyer of New York as governor because he thought he was going to run for president. All of the criminal laws that Adams is operating under that are destroying New York and a lot of the country, he signed them, claiming he was a moderate Democrat, but sucking up to the crazy socialist left wing of his party. He'll do it again.